Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fruitful Trees. Do you know what this is? This is a fruit called Mamey. It is absolutely amazing, and it tastes like a pumpkin pie and cherries mixed together. It's just one of the most amazing fruits. And everyone has their own personal goals for growing trees. Some people are collectors. They want all exotic fruits that are hard to find. Some people just want to have as many fruits as possible. For me, my food, the majority of my diet or all of my diet is fruits and vegetables because that's what I eat. I'm a raw food vegan and I need foods that are filling. And this is the most filling food you will ever consume from a fruit. It is Mamey. And one of these is fill you up. It's so delicious. So I wanted to make sure I had some really great Mamey trees on my property. This one is a variety called Key West, also known as Plantain. And it's one that you commonly find in the stores as well. But when you grow it on the tree, it's always so much better. Well, today we're going to be going to Lara Farms, and Lara Farms is one of the best growers in the world for mameys, and he has a whole bunch of different varieties. But there's one variety particular that he grows, which is called a paste mamey, that's in season a little bit earlier than this one. And this one will be in season in the summertime, but the paste mamey is in season right now. And in Julian's opinion and my opinion, it's a little bit better tasting than all the mameys out there. As a matter of fact, I just planted 2 paste mamey trees in the ground in my house because I wanted to get that variety also. Well, you don't need a tree and you don't need to wait. Right now, Julian at Lara Farms has these for sale. You can order a tree. He has small trees to order if you want a tree and you grow mameys, but he has a fruit for sale right now on his website. So here I am in this video with my friend Bobby, who I've been to his house before. He's growing a lot of different exotic fruits. And Julian at Lara Farms speaking about this mamey and other mameys. This is the Pace Mamey, P-A-C-E. You can go to his website right now, LaraFarmsMiami.com. I'll put the link below the video and order them. Here goes the video. All right, everybody, we're back here. And we just had this amazing custard apple. We had a red one, we had a white one. But here at Lara Farms, they're known for their mamey. And there's different types of mamey out there. And if anyone's looking to try a mamey, there's different varieties. And the one you'll find in the store is typically called a Magana right now. And then you might find one called Key West, which is also known as Plantain. But here, today, we're going to try this one. And this one is one that Julian's father on this farm got it from the seedling?
Yeah, it was a hybrid between the Tazumal and the Magana. Okay. And then he planted the seed, waited 8 to 10 years for it to make fruit, and this was the end result. And so he named it Pace, which is the first 2 letters of his name, Pablo, and the first 2 letters of my mom's name, Saris. So P-A-C-E, it's Pace.
And this is the main thing your farm is known for, of all the great things.
Well, we're known for mamey.
Mamey.
My dad, started grafting mameys back since the 70s. And he started this nursery back in 1980 and was known for growing and selling mameys. And back then in the 80s, he was selling fruit for like $5 a pound and trees for, I don't even remember how much. But he was like the only one selling mamey trees back in the 80s. And little by little, the word got out of how to graft these things, and other people started grafting mameys as well. And next thing you know, the southern part of Dade County, just full of mamey trees all of a sudden. Wow. Until we have it like the way it is now. It's like a mamey paradise down here in the Redlands.
So the paste mamey is much smaller than most of the other mameys out there, but it's much sweeter too. And describe the difference in the flavor.
Well, like for example, the Key West Plantain is more of a watery mamey. I find it. It's very mushy. You cut it in half, put it in the fridge, and the next day it's like mush, very watery. These are very, let's say, pasty, al dente, like they say with pasta. Mm-hmm. It stays together. It's firm.
Holds its texture.
It has nice texture, solid fruit, and it's very filling. Very similar to Magana, but it has the traits of also Tazumal, which is the sweetness and the texture. So.
And what I've learned, and this is so red inside, but
yeah, pace is really red.
I was questioning if I should get a pace or a Magana, and
Look at that. Wow.
The thing with the difference between Pace and Magana is Pace is more reliable. It has it doesn't have uneven ripening problems like Magana.
That's what I heard.
Magana, you have to check it when you pick it. You want to make sure that you're picking it correctly. You got to scratch it in the middle, not on the tip. You got to scratch it in the middle here and also in the back to make sure it's red on both sides of the fruit. Now with Pace, you just have to scratch it one place. If it's red in one place, you're good to go.
Now I was asking you, if you can't scratch them because they're too high up, what do you do?
Oh, you have to be resourceful. You have to get a ladder and get a pole with like a little hook on it and scratch it with the holding to the
What's
pole.
wrong with just leaving it up there?
Or you said if you wait till a certain time, then they're all right?
That's right. Like now in March and May, these things are 100% ready. You can start picking them as early as February, but you have to be searching for them.
Now I want to show everybody the seed here because these seeds are quite valuable. Now, several things about this seed. First of all, one of my favorite fruits is miracle fruit, and it's in one of my top 5. It's great, but this is in the same family as miracle fruit, and the seed, a miracle fruit seed, is like a mini seed of a seed here. Now, if you want to plant these seeds, they're very easy to plant, but which is the way you said to put them in the dirt? Tell everybody here, because people keep asking me.
Okay, you can see here on the top, it has like a little button on the top here.
So this is the long pointy side.
Right. So you plant it this way, the pointy side down, standing up like that. Now, if you forget, you're not sure, the safest thing to do is plant it laying down, because the seed will root down here, and then the plant will grow up here. But I always like doing like that because the seed just goes straight down, and then the trees just go straight up. But in nature, what happens? That's what happens in nature.
Fall down.
It just falls down like that, and that's how it germinates as well.
And it's pretty easy to germinate, but these take a while from germinating to the time you get a fruit, like 8 years or so, right?
It takes as long as a person to reach sexual maturity. So we're talking about 8, 10 to 12 years.
Wow.
Maybe a little less these days with all the hormones.
Yeah. One thing about nature, though, is a mamey, no matter what you do with it, it knows it's a mamey.
That's right.
It doesn't change its mind based on how it feels. It knows what it
color.
is, right?
Compare that with the Fernandez, if there was any left.
Yeah, look at that. Which is quite interesting. Okay, I got another question.
Next to.
I got another question. I have one space in front of my house, and I'm going to ask people now so they know what trees. Either a mamey or a custard apple to plant in front of the house. They both grow big, right? Which one grows bigger?
Mamey.
San Pablo's a massive tree, though.
San Pablo is bigger. But
and grows faster too,
Yeah,
right?
Huh?
And grows faster also, right? San Pablo.
San Pablo could, yeah, once it's established.
Faster than a mamey.
In 10 years, they can probably be the same height side to side.
But Magana can grow bigger too.
No, Magana is a smaller tree, believe it or not. It's more dwarfy. It grows short and wide. And Pace and Key West grows straight up. Like Valencia Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Now, which one of the two are easier to keep small, like to trim and keep small that'll still fruit?
Magana.
I mean, Magana or custard apple. I mean, not Magana.
Oh, which one is easier to trim and
mamey
stuff?
or custard apple?
The same.
You can get the pumpkin dwarf that's shorter.
Oh, pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie.
But you know what? That's a great name to describe my mamey, because mamey tastes like a sweet potato and a pumpkin pie mixed together.
This is amazing and so colorful.
Yeah, that color is showing that it's full of vitamin A.
And tell everyone the season of this one.
It's a spring mamey, March, April, May, and then when that's done, that's when the Pantene or Key West starts to come in July, August, September, just like Lorito. Lorito is in July, August, September, and there's a few others that are for the summer.
What's your favorite mamey?
He knows
number one.
Pace, definitely, and Lorito. But Lorito, Cepeda Especial, Vidal.
What about Viejo?
Sorry, it's mediocre for me.
That's good because it's off season.
It's good because it's in December, January, February. But you know what? My friend Daniel has a mamey much better than Viejo, 10 times better than Viejo, that makes fruit in January.
Remember there was a mamey we had in the Trex?
And he got it by chance.
It was a round dwarf, mamey.
Yeah, that's the Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. I tried that with my friend Daniel too. He thought it was amazing too. He thought maybe
You're
the
gonna
one
be
of the
probably
best.
getting them?
The best
I think that was
mamey.
the best mamey.
Yeah, it might be the one. It tastes a lot like this, but it has something else. It has that pumpkin in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it has that sweet potato, and it's just the consistency is very dry like this, very
Dry,
dense.
like almost like a green
Are
sapote.
you going to be doing them?
Yeah, definitely going to be doing
Right.
it.
Right.
And the only label it has for a name is Jamaica, which is really weird. And the person who planted that tree was Carl Campbell, Richard's dad. So I talked to Richard last year during mango season to inquire about the Jamaica mamey, and he had no idea. And I had no idea about this mango, about this mamey, until just recently. And it's been under my nose. And my dad, I can't ask my dad, but I asked Richard, and he had no idea that a thing existed. And he said that one thing for sure is that his father is very thorough and very strict when it comes to naming stuff. So if he named it Jamaica, it has to be from Jamaica.
Yeah, well, the best thing to do would be find some Jamaicans and present it to them and say, "Does this look familiar?"
Yeah. Well,
I think most Jamaicans
Jamaicans are
used
not
to
they're not
eating
fans of mamey.
jerk chicken and jerk pork. They're
Yeah.
not into fruits.
Well, the
They're-
ones that are,
they are
know,
into fruits,
They
but-
know that fruits are the ones that.
Jamaicans are into fruits, but they're not into mamey. They're more into sapodilla, mango,
breadfruit,
breadfruit,
allspice,
Malay apple,
Soursop.
sour
sour
sop.
sop, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not a fan of mamey. But they're
Aki,
gradually.
mainly aki.
Aki, yep.
Aki,
That's the main
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Well, this is amazing, everybody. These are available now. Right now, it's the spring of 2023. But when they're not, like you said, in the summer, he has other ones that are available.
yeah. Now these
definitely-
are plenty. There's plenty of pace around. There's plenty of this around right now, so you can go on the website and get this for
The
a
thing
long
is,
time.
the thing is, there might be some people selling mamey out there, but nobody else has pace.
That I know
I
of.
mean, some people grow it like for their own personal
Right.
use,
I
but
mean,
no
I
one
grow
else
it,
is
but I
selling
don't
it.
have a fruit on it.
Yeah, no one else is selling it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. This is the only place.
Now, do you have
This-
the trees for sale now or not?
Yeah,
yet?
in 1 gallon. They're all on the
Okay.
website.
Great. I'll put the link below.
So when this is over in June, July, Pantene Key West starts, and maybe some Loritos and some other cultivars that I mentioned. But for now, it's this and Magallanes, which I do have available for sale on the website.
All right, everybody, there it was. How many of you ready to taste this amazing variety of mamey called Paste Mamey? Order it right now from Lara Farms, Miami.com. And he has a lot of trees, but he will eventually run out. So don't hesitate and order them today. It is definitely worth it. I am blessed to live here and be able to go down and visit Julian and Lara Farms. But if I didn't, if I lived anywhere else in the country, I would order these every season. They are amazing. Try them out. This fruit I absolutely love, and you will too. Thank you, Julian at Lara Farms. Thank Bobby for hanging out with us. Until then, everybody, the links are below the video. Check them out. If you like this video, please subscribe and share it with others. Have a great day and keep growing.